Dustin May, even ahead of this game, you talked about you weren't really sure kind of what you were going to see from him to go 5 perfect innings, pitching into the 8th inning. Just how impressive was he?
He was really good. He was. It was good to see him bounce back from that game in Kansas City. I thought the delivery was fantastic. I thought the pitch execution, getting strike one, very efficient. I thought Dalton did a fantastic job with the fingers, receiving, all that stuff. So the battery today was really good. He was efficient enough. I felt he earned the opportunity to get into the 8th inning, and then, couldn't put Baldwin away, gave up the homer, and I just felt that, that was good for tonight, but really fantastic outing from Dustin.
Talked about like the Dodgers Darvish play last night, kind of games, home run today. With him and Freddie, does it feel like, the tides are starting to turn with 2 of those guys? I think
so. I hope so. I think Freddie, going line to line tonight, cutter in, pulls it for a double, then a breaking ball that he stayed back and shot it down the line for another double. Really good signs from Freddie. And then Mookie, he was struggling a little bit early, didn't take good swings, a couple pop-ups, but to get the hit the split for a pull side homer, I think sleep well tonight, and got a big series against the Astros, which will be fun, and he's got a little bit of momentum.
What did you think about the way that
the rotation? It's not what you expected it to be this part of the season, injury and stuff. A game like this from Dustin, how much of a lift does that give you? Do you think maybe not turned the corner, but he got to the corner now and he's starting to figure it out a little bit?
I think he's figuring it out. I think right now, being able to give us length, go deep in games, he's probably been our most, dependable guy in that sense. And given, taking some workload off the pen, as you said, the rotation, kind of stabilizing the rotation has been fantastic. And he just looks comfortable out there managing his emotions. And I feel good every time he takes him out.
What do you think about the expectations that Dustin has for himself, the way that he reacted after giving up that homer?
I think that it's like all good, great competitors that they expect essentially perfection, and that's always hard to obtain. So I hope it didn't spoil a very good outing, being able to get in the 8th inning, but you like those zeros, and you don't want to give up a 2-run homer late, but it was still a fantastic outing. But yeah, he gets emotional out there, and he had Baldwin, I think 0-2 right there, and couldn't put him away.
He was really good tonight. He was really good in the season opener as well. With all that he's been through, Dustin, how nice is it to see him have outings like this?
It's great. It's great, and now it doesn't even feel like he missed 18 months or whatever it was. He just feels like he's a guy that just kind of in a rhythm right now, and they're not all going to be great, but again, the dependability, the consistency of innings that he's giving us, and every time he goes out there, we have a chance to win, and there's a lot of value with our club.
Dave, you said last night that Clayton's outing felt like it was a no-hitter, like no-hitter environment. Did you get that sense tonight at all? And then what does that tell you about Dustin's capability? I thought there were some really nice plays out in the outfield. Freddie made a nice play. Michael made a nice play in left field, and the efficiency of where he was at. So it was plausible, right, as far as the pitches that he had to potentially do it. But the Baldwin base hit. But yeah, he was good. I thought that there was swing and miss stuff. There was some hard contact in there, but they were hitting it right at guys. But yeah, I was hoping, I was pulling for him. What's been different about Michael Conforto the last week?
The difference is he's getting to the fastball, taking better swings, and that's kind of it. I think that he was getting beat by the fastball in the hitting zone, for the first part of the year, and I think right now he's getting to the fastball much better. So, like the ball today, I think it was fastball or a cutter in, and kept it fair for a homer. And, even the last guy, Altavia, hit a ball hard to the second baseman. So I think that he's calibrating, and the swing is a little bit shorter than it was earlier.
Was Teoscar out of the game late for defense?
No, just I felt that He just took his at bat. His spot shouldn't come around again. It is a way to get Ruiz in there. Certainly enhance the defense, and he made a nice play, off the Vargas ball.
You hear anything about Tyler's rehab start?
I did. It was good. It was good. He got into the fifth inning. I think he, got close to 80 pitches. Had a longer first inning, but the last 4 were really good. So positive day for Tyler. Really, really good stuff. And I haven't watched the video yet, but from what I heard, really good stuff.
You expecting it to be his last one before?
We'll see. We're gonna circle up, but I'm hopeful.
Mookie, yesterday it was the RBI sac fly to tie the game. Today, a home run. Is something just brewing for you as of late?
No, not at all. I'm just happy I can contribute with the boys, and I just got to keep trying my best.
I'm going to have to disagree. I think something is brewing right now, but you did have the off day. Were you able to lock in anything there, anything you're working on the cage to get these results?
There's been a lot of things. Nothing is stuck just yet, but I did hit a homer, so that's a positive note. So we'll see about tomorrow.
And it's not just you today, also Freddie Freeman with those RBIs, the 2 hits. Does it feel like just the top of the order is getting back to its true self right now?
It kind of seems like it. This is Freddie. Shohei's always Shohei. Freddie's becoming Freddie, and hopefully I can get myself going. And then I think the lineup it gets really long at that point.
You were playing behind Dustin May. He had 5 perfect innings pitched into that 8th inning. He was fantastic. Can you describe what it was like playing behind him today?
It was good. He threw a lot of strikes. I think it was like the 4th or 5th inning before he even had like 10 balls. So he kept us engaged. He kept them, keeping action going. That's huge for somebody like D. May, and he was getting a lot of swings and misses today, which is also huge.
All right, well, congrats on this win and congrats on the series sweep.
Thank you.